Hey everybody, it's Little Cutie Podcast. It's not too long. Well, I published my book today. It's pretty good. It feels good, man. Feels good, man. Publishing books. Yeah, this one I've been working on for about 8 months or so. Of course, the last 5 months I've been working on it, more than I was when I was living in Japan. So I guess we could say, like, if I was still living in Japan, it'd probably be a year of work. I mean, at least, God, 500 hours at least. Probably more like 800 hours. I don't know. Fucking a long time, man. And now I finally publish it. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. It's another cash cow. My 3 cash cows are coming in. They're coming home. They're milk. I'm milking my cash cows. Everybody loves that milk. They're like, oh God, oh give me that milk. Oh, put it in my mouth. I'm a cash cow. Anyway, so pretty good. Feel pretty good about that. Now, of course, I got to do the paperback. That was just the Kindle edition. Got to do the paperback too. I don't know. I think I might do some advertising or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Today and yesterday. This whole week was just productive. As productive Well, no day starts with P, so I can't really make a rhyme here. But what was I talking about? Yeah, it was productive day. Yeah, so I bought this TV stand for my TV, so I got that, installed that, and my TV is like higher, So now when I'm sitting down, it's kind of too high, because I got this set up where it's like I sit down in this chair on the floor, and then I also have like a treadmill desk, and so I switch off that. I'll go on the treadmill for like an hour and a half, and then I'll be like, oh God, I'm tired, so I'll sit down for like an hour, and then I'll go back, switch back and forth, And now the TV is kind of too high for the sit-down part. I'm looking at it right now. It's kind of way up there. Maybe that was a waste of money though. Yeah. But when I'm on my treadmill desk, I can see it more easily now, and I can turn it left and right now, so that's good. It was all right purchase. Decent purchase. Not the best purchase either. I also bought this fucking pull-up bar. It's not like one of those doorway ones. It's like the full-on. It's also like a squat rack too, And so I was putting that together outside, and the nuts they give you, it's got like half of it's got like this little plastic thing on there. So like when you thread it, it actually threads it's not plastic. I think it's rubber. It threads the rubber, right? So it gets on there really fucking tight, Except they didn't give you any tools for this, So you need like a fucking ratchet or something. I just found these 2 needle nose pliers, and I was just like, oh, it's a fucking pain in the ass, man. It took me like 2 hours to put that thing. Goddamn Chinese shit from Hong Kong or something, some Hong Kong company. Goddamn Chinese junk. Yeah, that was like the TV stand. All of the parts and screws were all labeled. They're all like in these different little pouches, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like it went all the way down to Z, man. They had like fucking 20 different little pouches, And then I go to put the pull-up bar together, and it's like every single piece is in one pouch, and like there's 3 different size screws, and they're all labeled differently than what it says on the instructions there. Yeah, the instructions fucking suck too, The TV stand instructions had like 8 steps and showed all the little close-ups and stuff, and then this pull-up bar is just like 1 page, and it's just like a JPEG picture that got zoomed out way too far, so you can't fucking see anything. And it's like all the screws and bolts are labeled wrong too. It's like there's 3 different bolts, and they're all in the map. They're all labeled like 75 millimeter, 80 millimeter. But then when you look at the bullet, it was just like it would just have a 4 on it, and they're all fucking same. So I had to like line them. I had to line them all up, figure out which ones were which. God damn, I think I might leave a bad review for that. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, because it's a decent pull-up bar, but goddamn, it was a pain in the ass to put together. Anyway, I was thinking about I saw like a concert thing, and I was just thinking about like different festivals. We had Coachella, of course, in America. That's the one where all the girls go to put pictures on Instagram and not listen to any of the bands. I looked at the Coachella lineup. I didn't want to see any of the bands there. It's like maybe Tame Impala was there, but I already saw them. I saw them last year, and they haven't released any new music since then. So it's like, well, I just go see. I don't want to see the same concert, But besides them, there was no one there. It's like, I don't want to see. Fucking half the musicians on there don't even play an instrument, man. They're just singers. And they just have fucking, I don't know. Why is this shit popular? Why is music popular where the musicians don't even play instruments? That doesn't make any sense to me, man. It's like, oh yeah, I went to the opera. The opera singer guy, he didn't actually sing though. He was just like sitting on his fat ass texting people. You know? He was just like texting people dick pics. It was a great opera though, you know. I really loved it. Anyway, yeah, so I was looking at that stuff, you know. In Japan, they also have Fuji Rock, which I never went to, also because like there was always only like one or two bands I want to see. It's like $400 for this, goddamn. And but yeah, one of my favorite bands is playing at Fuji Rock in Japan this year. They're called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and they're not even headlining, man. These guys are fucking huge. These guys fucking wail, man. They should be headlining the whole goddamn thing. But they're like eighth down on the list. Their name's tiny on the fucking marquee. I don't get it. They should be fucking King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, man. If you don't know that band, you gotta check them out, man. It's like 7 guys, and but it's all the music's written by the one guy. He's like Mozart, man. This guy, he's only like 25 years old too. He's so young. And in 2017, they released 5 albums in 1 year. So, you know, this guy's got talent, man. He produces 5 albums, and he wants to learn a different instrument every year and play a different instrument for each of his albums. That guy's a musician, okay? It's not like these fucking people at Coachella. What the fuck are you saying? Oh God. It's just you contrast these two, you know. You contrast like a fucking pop singer or a hip hop singer. All they do is sing, and like I guess produce the music, but they don't play any instruments, and they're not that good at singing. And then you got this fucking guy who composes a 7-person band all by himself, releases 5 albums in 1 year, learns a different instrument every year. Anyway, I mean, I appreciate skill, you know. I that's what makes it attractive for me, is this guy is doing things that aren't possible. You know, all these other artists, it's like, well, I could do that. That's not very impressive, you know. Anyway, so yeah, so I was, God, I'm trying to get to the whole point. The whole point, you know, I was looking at all these festivals, so I was thinking about Burning Man, you know, because that's the big popular one here in America. Burning Man, dude. Fucking Burning Man, bro. Go there, do some fucking acid, dude. Everyone's naked. Just fucking have sex with random strangers. Fucking, if you take enough acid, you'll turn gay too, and you could just have orgies with lots of other people, and everyone's naked and everyone's dirty, you know, because like fucking it's a dirty desert, you know, and there's no toilets, and anyway, so I was looking at that. And it's like all the ticket sales are already over. And it's like, oh, whoopsies. But I noticed something really caught my attention, which is, you know, the tickets for this fucking thing are $400, right? And I did like a little calculation, and they got to be making at least $100 million a year in ticket sales, which is pretty good for a hippie festival, you know. That's supposed to be about, you know, fucking love and goddamn profit, you know. They're making $100 million, but, you know, anyway, one of the tickets they have are for low-income people, right? They're only $200, and you can still buy a parking pass for $100, right? So yeah, they're only $300 for the low-income people, and you got to send them like your W-2 and your tax return and stuff. And I'm just thinking, why the fuck do they even have these? If you're a low-income person, you shouldn't be spending $300 on a goddamn hippie festival in the middle of the desert for a week. You need to get a goddamn job. Wait, you could take a week off work? Spend all this money on the goddamn hippie festival? Well, that's why you're low income. Fucking get a part-time job, man. Start teaching English online. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was like near Las Vegas too, but it's way the fuck up there, you know? It's north of Reno. God damn, it's from Southern California. That's got to be like a fucking 15-hour drive at least. Oh, man. Goddamn hippies. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.